plays here.
All right, we're going to game number 1 on Smashville. Smash United's own Megafox versus DM, the Anti. Now, Anti repping that Mario as we had predicted. A big part of this is going to be around when he gets the grab, and there it is. Going into the down air before following it up with the back air. He gained a little bit of stage control, got some decent percent. Not too much afterwards, getting a bit reset back into neutral here.
So with the denials that you see sometimes at the ledge, you'll find that there is some great edge guarding opportunities that are being created. But look for these long lingering nairs, as well as the fireballs. They're both looking for ways to open each other up. And there it is, that slight overextension. He had a great opportunity there and misspaced it slightly for the forward smash to not connect.
Quick little tilt coming out from Anti. He's done a really good job, I feel, for the majority of this match, dictating and controlling center stage. Megafox, as we can see, is consistently being backed into this corner, and I think that's going to be very pivotal as we get closer and closer to the end game of this initial stock. Whenever Anti starts chucking out some of those forward smashes, that slight disjoint that it has might make it the perfect option, but so far Anti playing it really safe. Lots of back airs, lots of tilts, lots of damage. Huge up smash coming out there from Anti, taking stock 1.
So what he was doing initially was he went for the charged up smash, guessing that there would be a roll coming onto the stage from Megafox. Instead, drops it, reacts, and goes for another charged up smash to take out that stock.
And that's another really big thing is, especially when we think about Megafox, because he's such an aerial fox. Whenever we think about how good he is with his short hops, Anti could almost predict the fact that Megafox was going to be going for an aerial option. What better option than that up smash, which has that bit of invulnerability at the head to deal with an aerial opponent. Going into it, again, Megafox backed into this corner, and Anti is just really having his way at this point.
So you notice that slight dash attack that came at the end. The Anti was doing that in order to catch the first available vulnerability for him to pop up Megafox and then go in for that extra damage and try to see if he can set up an offstage game. And this is the situation that I talked about earlier. Looking for the air dodge, trying to read it, and then following up with the up airs. Great job from Anti managing to get back onto the stage.
You don't have those guaranteed follow-ups like you did in previous Smash titles, and for that reason, I feel like Fox's throw game definitely nerfed, but he certainly makes up for it. All Megafox needs at this point, I'd say, is something like a down air, but he's trying to go very sparingly with those opportunities. Like I said right there, he didn't want to show his hand too early. He wanted to wait for the proper moment, make it so that Anti wasn't ready, and then he was able to capitalize perfectly with that follow-up. Getting back into the swing of things, Anti, he still is padding a pretty nice lead. Those back airs are continuing to put Megafox in the corner, but he might be starting to show a bit of signs of momentum as he's starting to crawl back into this game from a percent standpoint. It's going to be about whether or not Anti is able to pull the trigger and get the finish that he's looking for. Looking for some of these dash attacks, not finding it. And look at the spacing. He was just around that up tilt that Anti was throwing out, and he's able to connect with the back air.
So that was a great back. So the dash attacks also for Fox are great because if you catch the opponent DIing in, you then have a lot easier of a follow-up that comes with it, whether it's the up airs or the nairs. But right now, this is all about real estate. What Anti wants to do is just take up and claim as much of the stage as possible and force some sort of an option out of Megafox so he can go for those grabs. If he can corner him and manage to roll behind him and go for the back throw at the ledge, that can take stocks, especially with the amount of rage that's consumed up there.
Beautiful option, but wow, Fox is lightweight. You kind of forget sometimes on how light Fox may. I mean, he may be a fast faller, but that surprise down there from Anti, I'm honestly very surprised that was enough to take the stock. Yeah. Megafox, despite the fact that he had a pretty sluggish start, showed a lot of signs of promise, I feel. So for Anti, he has to be very cautious, and I think that especially if we go to a stage like Battlefield, something with a few more platforms enabled, then it could spell potentially disasters for Anti.
And we've definitely seen the use of platforms correctly from someone like Megafox. As soon as there was a lack of tech coming from Anti, boom, all over it, up air, tries to cover it as quickly as possible. So keep in mind that the defensive options and choosing not to have one prevalent can create those problems, create those openings. Good spacing on the back air. The problem is that I'm a little cautious with this when you're going for back air that close. You generally want to be as low on the shield as possible to keep the move that you're trying to do as positive as possible. The closer you get to 0 or at plus frame, you generally are safer and have the ability to act out of it a lot faster.
Up tilt's coming out from Anti. This is going to be a lot of damage, but Megafox able to jump out, get the dare. Anti slamming him down with that forward air, but Megafox, this time, if you notice in this game, I feel like he's doing a much better job overall of controlling the stage. It was such a big talking point in that last game, how Anti would consistently get him into the corner. But notice, Megafox has stage control, and he has a slight lead as well, and he's only continuing to extend it as this game goes on.
But you'll notice that the way that Anti is gaining percentage here is not through the down throw, the up tilt methods that we're used to seeing commonly. a lot of the times we're seeing off of the throw into a down air. And he catches him with the up air, takes him into the heavens. Great finish by Megafox.
These surprise up airs, they just feel like they come out of nowhere, and Anti has not been able to be really prepared for it. Doesn't really prepare for that jump attack, but capitalizes strong with that F smash. Maybe a chance here. Reflector coming into play, but the beautiful, beautiful cape. Excellent edge guard from Anti. This match just got incredibly more interesting.
That was a great job having that presence, knowing that Megafox was going to go for the linear option straight for the stage. As he jumps down there quickly, surprisingly, he knew that there wasn't going to be a swap in direction.
And that's exactly what you need to do whenever you're playing a character like Mario. When you have those excellent edge guarding capabilities, you have to ensure that every single time you get Fox off stage, the Fox is finished. And blowing out that candle, being so patient, dealing with the reflector, and still having enough in the tank to go, drop down, and have that second cape online, just perfect play from Anti.
It goes without saying that I'd rather have Fox off stage than on.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
Well, oh, you saw the jabs. The confirms that Fox is 1. They'll try to go for the 1-2, and then they generally try to link for the up smash. But now that we're seeing the jabs coming back and contesting between the two of them, think of that as their way of just quickly saying, I'm not having any of this. Especially if they can't link it correctly.
We've certainly been singing Anti's praises. He's down a bit, but all of a sudden, what an incredible finish from Anti. We thought that he was down quite a bit, but his conversion rate off of grabs is just something to marvel at. I absolutely loved that finisher that we saw. That quick up B, just enough knockback again to take Megafox off the top.
And it's not the first time that we've seen up B kill at that height. You guys will remember Paragon, where Ally comes in there at that last moment, that combo breaker up B, takes him off the top and has him sailing into the heavens. There's so many ways that people can come out here and use that up B, not only for combo potential, but also for finishers. Keep in mind that height is so important.
These have been very close matches overall. Megafox content with running it back. Game number 3. Megafox's winner's bracket life is on the line. He needs to go and take this game to at least stay alive.
Excellent punish though with the up tilt as soon as he sees the whiff grab. And even there, you're seeing that Anti is so cognizant that the options that Fox chooses to recover are very linear. And they fall prey to a lot of the cape shenanigans.
Beautiful, beautiful flood earlier there. It set up so nicely for Anti to connect with the up air, and he's just continuing to pester Megafox whenever he's at this edge. And that's exactly what I love to see. You can't let a Fox recover for free, because every single time that you do, it's just more and more damage that you're inevitably going to be eating up. What's still coming out? Not really much of a capitalization. Not sure if either player was really prepared for that option to come out.
Well, from this position, though, at center stage, the pivot up smash is going to take it. That was insanely quick. The ability to pivot immediately and go for up smash, it takes a bit of finesse. It's not something that you can do just very quickly and easily. There's a certain way that you'll want to literally flick the stick in a certain threshold that will enable these sort of high-level techniques.
And Megafox able to bait out the air dodge there. Collides with a neutral air, but doesn't get a whole lot off of it. Anti still very much a kill percent. And Megafox very reluctant to throw out the dare. Finally comes, but Anti was so patient that time. He held that shield for dear life. He understands that Megafox can't really do much if he gets one of those grabs, so he's content to send that shield. Up tilt's coming out again, but there's an air dodge before the up B can connect. Megafox still has a mountain to climb, but that back air is going to be a great starting point for him as he continues this hike up.
Dropping back in here, you're seeing Anti taking a second here just to kind of assess the situation. He knows that at this percentage, he's not going to be able to convert much off of down throw. So instead, he's content to build percentage. See? Oh, wow. Fantastic. Multiple up airs. He didn't go up the up B string because he knew he wasn't going to be able to connect. Oh my god! He overshot it. He kept his beak. He kept his snout just above the stage. Perfect timing from Anti to catch him with that buttered forward smash. Duff City.
It's just that little disjoint that it has. That disjoint, so excellent at intercepting recoveries, especially recoveries like Fox.